This is a Guide's Choice Hare's Ear, and the Guide's Choice is just a standard hare's ear, just on steroids. This fly is unreal with the addition of the soft hackle front. So first thing I'm going to do is tie in the tail, and what I've done is I just pulled some of the darker tipped fur off of a hare's mask, and I'm just going to tie that in there so that it's coming right off the back, just like you would on a standard hare's ear. I also like the red thread. It just makes the fly pop a little bit more. So once I got my tail on, I'm just going to bring my thread forward, cover up all my work. And at this point, I'm taking a Lagartine flat tinsel, and that's going to be my rib. I'm going to tie that in and then come right up along my side of the hook shank. I'm just going to leave that there for now. Now I'm going to dub the body using a natural fur hare's dubbing, and you can pull it off the hare's mask. I think it's just easier to it is easier just to get the packaged material, and you get a better color spread of options and more consistency. So I'm going to dub that on there. Okay. Just brush out any loose fibers you might have in there. Now I'm going to wrap my tinsel forward. Trim that out, and I'm using a large opal tinsel that comes on the spools. So I'm going to tie that in there. Just make sure I'm centered straight down the middle of the top of the hook shank, just like that. Now I'm going to wrap my peacock herl. I'm using about 3 strands on this one. Hare's ear is definitely not a real, dainty fly by any means. It's meant to be a little beefier. So put a couple extra wraps in there at the collar. Whip those out. And I'll pull my flash back down to make sure I'm staying centered right over the top of the fly. Wrap down in front, trim it out. Okay. Now at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap a partridge feather soft hackle on the front. When tying in a soft hackle front, what I find that works better is to take all the soft hackle fibers on the partridge feather and fold them to one side and make the tips even, as opposed to cutting out the V, because then you have different lengths. So here's kind of what that'll look like that. I've just folded everything over to one side. And once I've done that, I'm just going to grab it, and right here I'm just kind of starting to put everything about where I'd want it, and then I just use this first wrap of thread just to keep it in that position. Now at this point I can adjust and put everything exactly where I want it, just like that. Now I'll get in here and trim out all the extra, just like that. And I'm just going to cover up all my work. And whip finish. And that right there is the Guide's Choice Hare's Ear.